It's time to ride it. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Come on, pull up a chair.
Oh yeah.
I found him.
Who'd you find? Oh, is it me? It's probably me.
It was you.
Hi, everybody. I'm here.
This wasn't getting milk.
No, I returned with the milk. I've come back with milk. So first time in recorded history that has ever happened, I believe. But I left the milk at home, so
He
I don't
brought
have it with me.
home powdered milk, not actual milk.
So we're gonna have to. I know I messed up. I realized that I messed up. I went all the way to the store. Messed up.
Why did you do this?
Because I don't know anything. I'm dumb.
Nah.
That's what you want, right? That's what you want me to say?
Whoa.
That's probably what you want me to say.
Whoa, hey.
Whoa!
You abandoned us,
Hey!
okay? Relax.
I'm sorry. Everyone, I'm sorry. And I hope you can forgive me. Because I'm back in the writer's room. I'm back.
He's back.
I'm excited to be back.
Yeah. So, as we know, I love to start off these things getting trouble out of the way.
Another controversy, folks. It's another one. We can't go 1 week without a controversy, of course. So lay it on us, buddy. I don't even know what he's about to talk about.
Yeah, I did tell him that I was going to be talking about a controversy.
He did.
I didn't tell him what it was, so he doesn't know what it's
never
going
does.
to be. I'm publicly apologizing to my friends and anime lovers and I mean, anime has a lot of history in Japan, so I'm going to apologize to them.
All of Japan?
All of Japan, that's correct.
Yeah, they probably deserve one.
I'm learning as a person. I'm trying to evolve, and
Sure.
this is
Absolutely.
one of those things where I was wrong, and I'm sorry, because I, for the longest time, have not been able to get into anime.
Whoa.
Like, I didn't like it. But
Sure.
I'm a new leaf, a new chapter has been opened up.
That's exciting.
I've recently watched, well, these are American animes, I guess, but I've recently watched. Shut up! It's just these
Great
first.
retribution, huh?
Just be. I'm not.
Just getting your palate wet, sure. But what'd you watch?
Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, Devil May
Nice.
Cry, and this one I think is Japanese, but Attack on Titan.
Yes.
So
I would hope. Yes, I think it is.
yeah,
No, you're getting started.
I'm
You're
trying.
getting there.
I wanted to watch Cyberpunk because I played that game and I was like, all right, that's cool. And then in Devil May Cry, I played that game as well, so I wanted to check that out. And I want to encourage everybody that maybe had the same feeling as me about this genre, art style, whatever. It's worth exploring.
Absolutely.
Edge Runners broke me. I'll be honest. that one fucking
Seen that
hurt.
one.
You haven't seen that one?
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing?
It's No, it's
No.
one of those things where it's like it was very, very good, but damn, just damn. Devil May Cry.
But yes, yeah. I would concur. Go check out some animes.
Yeah. Check out anime.
I know that there's some like stigmas around it, but really go check it out. I'll give a quick plug to my favorite, Death Note. If you haven't seen Death Note, really like top-notch television on a base level. Really, really great storytelling. Go check it out.
Fantastic.
So I'm glad that you're turning a new leaf, buddy. I'm proud of you.
I know.
For trying new things.
I'm entering a new phase in my life.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's great. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
So, folks, welcome back. We're doing.
Moved on from the controversy.
We have moved on. We're doing beat sheet stuff again. I know it's been a bit of a while since we've touched this thing. We've been doing some other fun stuff with our friends. Halloween, we did a fun Halloween thing, and then we don't talk about when I went to go get milk and I got the wrong kind. But we're back now. We're gonna do some more of these beat sheet. I forgot the word I was gonna use. Beat sheet rewrites. For whatever reason, I was gonna say renovations, and I knew that sounded wrong because it is.
Oddly enough, I like that better.
Rewrite. Sure, yeah. It's like this is our house. You know, we're living in this document, and so it's time to do some renovation.
Instead of the Property Brothers, were the renovation or the writer, the script. God damn.
He's gonna find it.
Moving on.
No, you got this.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Whatever he was gonna say. Sure, buddy. We're back. We're back in the land of Ouroboros, and I believe the next thing to tackle is getting towards this midpoint. Actually, no, that's incorrect. Next thing we're doing is this spooky, scary scene with the Fresno Nightcrawlers. We're gonna retweak that. Gonna maybe touch on some of this midpoint stuff with the HQ, and just see how far we can get. You know, see how far we can get with these renovations. We'll say.
Yes.
So, with that in mind, what is the goal of what we're trying to set out to do? Let's go ahead and get that off clear. Let's state our purpose. What do we want to see in these new scenes? We want it to be more scary.
This needs to be more scary.
Sure.
More
scary.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure, because this was the thing that we did in the last scene. We wanted to make sure that we give Xinyue enough agency as the protagonist in these sequences, in this scene, to kind of justify her being our protagonist. So we want to make sure we do those two things. Make it scarier, make sure Xinyue is acting as our protagonist. So, should we read back over this and kind of refresh our minds of what's happening in these moments? Or should we just say, fucking, let's go?
Hold on. Wait.
He's thinking. He's thinking, folks.
I've had an idea.
I like ideas. Go ahead. Hit me with an idea.
I mean, this jumps way past your question and gets us into just working on stuff.
That's my favorite response to anything when I ask a question is to just completely ignore what I say.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Well, I'm looking. So, all right. I have an idea, but I'm trying to remember everything about this scene that we've made. So I'm trying to figure out if
just like I remember
there's a spot for it.
Basically what happens is Xinyue and the Coyote have just finished doing an argument. They reach a cliff and they see HQ in the distance. But unfortunately, some Fresno Nightcrawlers are coming to invade the scene. They eat some other parents that are across the way. Now, not only do they have to save themselves and get to HQ, but they also have to protect these children that they have kind of run upon and now are responsible for. These Fresno Nightcrawlers are creepy, yada, yada, yada. We get into HQ, but the Nightcrawlers are still outside. So problem sort of solved. That's what happens in this scene. And he looks like he doesn't know what I'm talking about.
No. we have a bullet point. It's just father dies, but I don't see where this started.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. So I've
Father
confused
dies.
myself. Really, a small family.
Oh, yeah. A small family of travelers slowly appears in the fog, and then the father dies at some point.
Yeah, but he's never even attacked. He just dies. Was he having a fucking stroke?
What?
No, we didn't put his, like, the mother gets, wrapped her up and she's starting to be suffocated, but, like, the dad
I guess we didn't detail what happened to him. We just knew that he died.
No, the dad's just, and that's it. The end.
Sure, yeah. We can do it that way.
Okay, I know.
I'm still waiting for your...
We'll insert my moment here. So, essentially, what I would like to do is...
I've been waiting. Just go for it.
How many more minutes can I stall telling you this idea?
No.
Okay.
No.
So, let's refresh a little bit. The way these things work is they kind of dance around like sheets. They create a world of beauty, and then they kind of quickly just... That's kind of...
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I guess it's not a grab. It's more just like a...
Yeah,
and then it
kind
just
of like a grab.
Stays kind of there, and the way it's written now
like
is...
an anglerfish with legs.
Right, so... And then in death by suffocation, essentially. Mm-hmm. What if the coyote plays tug of war with the dad, and he...
Like trying to save him?
Yeah, and his skin gets just like or something like just really... Well, that is kind of nasty to see. But...
That is pretty disturbing.
Yeah, not nasty, but yeah, disturbing. But, like, do like a...
Yeah, I like that.
Let's do some... Because that's fucking... if I saw that shit...
It's gnarly.
I'd be scared.
If you saw that shit, you'd be scared.
If I saw that shit, yeah. A night crawler grabs the father just like the mother. What?
What is that noise?
What is what noise?
Do you hear that? Am I crazy? There's like a squeaking noise in my head.
Shit. God damn it. I did the same thing last week when I recorded. Fuck.
What is it?
It's my ceiling fan. God damn it, dude. Shit. It gets hot in my room. I'm glad you caught it.
I just thought I was going crazy, so I feel vindicated at least.
We're going to leave that in, too, now that you've mentioned that.
Anyways, Nightcrawler grabs a father.
The coyote rushes and grabs the sheet and manages to grab a hold. Manages to wrestle to the father's leg. He pulls, and the father is released, but the sheet rips away most of his clothing and skin. Father dies.
So it's like he's just like ripping skin off with his
it's like
leg.
It's grabbed on so tight that it's just like, and that's it.
Almost like a slow baked rotisserie chicken. You're just kind of like peeling off skin and a little chunks of flesh, kind of.
Let's
very
go.
Grisly.
Yeah. we can go with that.
We can go with that. Oh, shit, yeah. Like
well,
rotisserie chicken.
Yeah. Don't ruin rotisserie chicken for other people.
I'm sorry, everyone out there. Folks, I have to address a controvery.
His first one.
Rotisserie chicken. This isn't technically my first one.
Probably not.
I will recall the whole. I just immediately off the top of my head the whole dog killing situation. But anyways, I'm sorry to all rotisserie chickens out there and all rotisserie chicken motherfuckers out there. I apologize. I don't want to put that image in your head. I'm sorry. Anyways, we got that down.
You got to apologize for the dog thing again because you have just
again.
You've just revived that.
That's fair. You know what? To be fair, super quick diatribe. I saw a film. It was just an accident. First of all, amazing movie. I loved it so much. But there was an off-screen dog killing, and it really made me feel something deep inside. It was like the first 5 minutes of the film. Sorry for the spoilers. It's not really that big to the plot. Anyways, a dog dies, and I actually was like, oh my God. That made me feel all sorts of things. And I was like, should I retract my statement? Should I walk back about what I said about dogs in movies? And I was sitting through that whole theater, the rest of the movie, and I came out, and I just want to say, I'm really sorry. But I'm not changing my mind. I'm not changing. I'm gonna die on this hill. I'm gonna die on this hill. Okay. I will. Dogs in movies, you better watch out. Dogs when they see Braydan walking up to a script.
We're fucked, dude. You started off, dog's not important to the plot, but it really affected me. It really did. I stand by what I said.
It made me feel something emotional. It made me feel something emotional, which is why it was so important and necessary, because it got me into the story emotionally invested immediately. So that's the whole point. So sorry, dogs.
Yep.
That, and I'll say that. But
sorry for that cat that one time too.
That cat one time. Yeah. R.I.P. Milo. Milo's the cat's name. I remember. God. Okay, so we're getting started off really nicely. I'm already liking this vibe a lot more, just with the addition of a more grisly death scene. So it's kind of in our heads. This is the vibe we're going for in this scene. Because this is supposed to be a horror movie, we got to make it a little bit more horror-y. Yeah. So the way I sometimes like to approach some scary scenes is I like to think of horror movies that I enjoy and horror movies that affected me. And maybe there are elements from there that we can kind of pull to see if they kind of fit into the situation. Cole, what is your favorite scary movie? What is your favorite?
I haven't seen a ton of scary movies.
Because he's a little bitch. Yeah, we've established that already.
Well, I've played some of the scariest video games of all time, so I don't want to hear that.
I mean, okay, that's fair.
I've played shit that I will never be able to unsee, if I'm honest.
They appear in your dreams.
They did for a while. Gosh. Hereditary was pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hereditary didn't scare me though. Atmospheric scary at worst kind of puts me on edge, maybe a little anxious, but I wasn't scared. I get scared more so by jump scares. But even those have kind of, I played Outlast, so I'm just kind of
gotta live up to that kind of height.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
sure.
It scary stuff doesn't bother me as badly anymore. I've adjusted a little bit.
He's desensitized. But yeah, okay, good point. We need to create an atmosphere that allows for these jump scares if we want to add jump scares to really land. The thing for me is that I think jump scares are a little cheap if they are just kind of without context and without atmosphere and without setup. Mm-hmm. I'm sure audience at home, you can picture the very first jump scare in a horror movie, the first 15 minutes. And it's like we do like the creepy build up and like someone's like, I don't know, setting up groceries on the counter. And it's like you hear the strings and blah, 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 and then the husband comes in. It's like, hey, how you doing? It's like a first jump scare in a horror movie. It's like, oh, well, what is this? Because there's no atmosphere. There's no real actual tension because there are no stakes in the story at that point. Mm-hmm. We have stakes here and we have atmosphere. So that's two elements that make a really good jump scare. Because a really great jump scare, we actually believe these characters are in real danger and we're investing in them, so we kind of live vicariously through them. So when a jump scare happens to them, we really feel it. So we kind of got that going for us, I would say. Now it's all about like, what are the jump scares, or what is the scary part gonna look like here? We have some gore. That's a great start. Mm-hmm. Gore is not quite a jump scare, but kind of playing off that shock factor that jump scares kind of live in. So we got that going for us. Do we want to add jump scares in this scene, or are we gonna more do this atmospheric kind of tension building?
Well, we already have a jump scare.
That's true.
I don't think we need another one. Once we've initiated this attack, I think we're just gonna keep as is. It's one of those.
We can keep ramping up the tension and ramping up the stakes in this one scene. So making the Nightcrawlers feel more and more like a potential deadly threat. At this point in the movie, that's hard to sell because they can see like, I've only sat here for 40 minutes. They're not going to die here in most traditional movies. And that would be the case here. But we need to make them feel like they can. And killing off this family, that's a good way to be like, oh, these Nightcrawlers are no joke. Now, I think we have to do something. And you're smiling like you're thinking of something. Because I'm thinking of something, and I don't know if we want to go this far, but I'm thinking of something, but I want to hear what you're thinking.
Oh, there's no way you're going to say yes, though.
You would be surprised by what I'd say yes to now. You know what? This is our baby. This is our experimentation. This is our playground. I'm at this point in the beat sheet that we've been on for like 24 plus episodes. I'm game for just about anything, you know? If it works, it works. So hit me with it.
It would add a lot of runtime if we were to go this route.
Could probably play with that.
So, in our guest episode, Audit Superman, whatever we called that, there was mention of adding like a prison thing.
Yes, we did say that.
What if we extended HQ and we create a new monster, like a Braydan Cole original monster.
A Braydan Cole original.
It would be like it would create like an insane asylum atmosphere. Mm-hmm. And the coyote gets like badly injured after this Fresno Nightcrawler situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so the hunters, so instead of immediately taking Xinyue to do this ritual, they throw her in this dungeon-like place.
Yeah.
They talk to the coyote, and he kind of, they understand he's not going to join them, so they eventually throw him in there, and they have to kind of find their way out, and then towards the end, Xinyue gets nabbed and taken away anyway, and they still do, I don't remember what we were planning to do there, but she still has to, go through whatever we decide on that.
My suggestion was that at the end of that sequence, Xinyue, realizing it's for the best of her personal interests, betrays the coyote and kind of aligns with the cult, believing that she will be cured from her infection.
Yeah. So this would be essentially pivoting away from that almost completely, and we would have to do some emotional stuff earlier.
Because that plays more into her character arc. Because that's her kind of acting on what she's been playing with up until this point of being paranoid / erratic /
True, but we might have.
There's probably a way we can marry those two concepts.
This to me makes more sense for the HQ to do.
Yeah,
because
100%.
She's almost more of a important object to them than an actual useful human being, right? Because she has the blood. I don't remember all the changes that we were going to plan to do there, but she has the blood. That's all they care about. If they throw her and lock her in here, and they can get the report from the coyote, and maybe, I don't know, maybe they need to fucking sleep or some shit, and that's why they're waiting to do the ritual or something. But there's a better reason hidden somewhere there. but
okay.
I think this is going to show off how much of a bastard this leader of the cult is, and we can sell more. Like, maybe these monsters were like human at some point, and they're like spouting religious bits of just like, all of the gods, they will save us. And that's gonna give us, it's gonna make the HQ more like in depth in terms of backstory and world building. It's gonna allow Xinyue to shine, because this new monster, I imagine, is more humanoid, so she's gonna be able to carry the coyote through this portion. I do see your hand up.
Yeah, no, you can continue.
So she can shine through her action. It creates scary. Insane asylums are scary as fuck to me, anyway. Of course, this is more Western, so we'll have to, take that into account. But
yeah.
It creates a new segment, and they can hash out their problems here, and maybe not completely, but at least they can talk about things while they're trying to escape. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I like this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is really scary. I think this is really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good challenge for these characters. My point is, instead of her being captured again, and we do this whole damsel in distress thing towards the end of the movie, which I don't know if that's what you're suggesting, but when you say that she gets captured again at the end, okay, so at the end of the midpoint and she goes back, how does that happen where it's not like...
Oh, okay. She gets captured,
like,
but the coyote gets thrown in there with
princess
her.
Again.
My point is, they're both captured. They both have to figure this out. They're both... But neither of them's a damsel... Well, actually, the coyote's a damsel in distress, because my initial thing is he gets injured badly enough that he's kind of useless here. So my idea here is to get Xinyue to use her skills. Maybe she picks the coyote's brain a little bit on weaknesses to the cells, if it's a jail cell or whatever. Obviously, we would have to really think about the designed layout of this, and it would kind of be somewhat of a labyrinth. But the idea here is they're in the HQ. They now realize, oh shit, this was not a good idea. We have utterly failed in completing anything by coming here, and if anything, we've been set back by a lot. So then it's about Xinyue carrying the coyote kind of to his feet and getting him out of there, getting both of them out of there. So she's kind of taking the lead on this, whereas I do like your route. I don't hate your route. I just feel like we still even with our rewrites, we don't give Xinyue enough. And I think if we do this section...
Okay, yeah. No, I'm with
See what I did there, audience? That's how you fucking get him. Snatched in the trap. He's agreed.
Hold on now. Hold on.
No,
I'm not done.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Keep
talking.
Keep going. Keep going.
The way we've crafted Xinyue up until this point is not that she's completely irredeemable, but she still has a lot of like character flaws that she needs to work on. This moment where we're approaching towards the dark night of the soul here at the end of the second act, what I'm craving here in this really fun setup that I think we both are really into, this kind of like almost Prison Break-esque thing with monsters. Mm-hmm. That's rad. That is rad. That's awesome. What I'm craving here is for Xinyue to act on her worst and do something that maybe she regrets that has a lasting consequence heading into the third act that maybe gives the leader some sort of advantage over them. And I don't know what it is now in this kind of scenario, because I will admit that her betraying Coyote and kind of siding with the leader in this scenario, and maybe in the other one, doesn't make as much sense. But what I'm wanting is for her to do something that the audience has to kind of and do a double take and be like, oh, I can see where she's coming from, but this isn't like what a traditional hero maybe would do. And I want her to do something that she has to learn at the end was like, that was my worst choice that led to my dark night of the soul moment, that led to my breaking point. But what is that in this new kind of sequence? Because we still need that bit. That's still the getting to the dark night of the soul, which I know sounds so formulaic because it has a name and everything, and it happens at this point in the script. And people, maybe like people that are new to writing or like don't know as much about it, will be like, it doesn't have to fit that formula. It kind of does. In this specific instance, because that kind of creates the catharsis at the end where our characters are able to kind of get over that hump. But you're smiling. Do you have an idea? I have a suggestion also, maybe. Okay, well,
you keep going then. I have solved your problem when you're done, though.
So I might not have solved my problem, but
you very much. That's why I want you to keep going, because you might have solved it better than me.
Well, now I kind of want to hear yours first, so that I can come out at the end with the banger idea.
It's up to you.
I'll go since I'm already talking. Okay. What I'm thinking, and I don't know if this works, and we'll probably have to either veto this or rework. What if Xinyue gets so caught up and scared and paranoid that, whether intentional or not, and I think it kind of works better if it is intentional, she leaves the coyote behind trapped and tries to escape on her own? Or she gets so frustrated with him and says, I don't know if I can trust you at all, when he's like, but I'm in here too. And she just is like, screw you. I hope you die. You're a terrible person for working with these monster hunters, and I'm gonna leave you here to rot, and I'm gonna save myself. And she runs out, and then obviously that's the wrong choice to make. Just get into Act 3. What is yours?
So,
what do you got?
Oddly enough, I actually had the exact same thought initially. Because I know that's what you were wanting, was there needs to be a moment where she shows her true inner...
something.
Her own monster that's, not literally, but metaphorically inside her. So...
Absolutely.
I did think about that. And I'm not saying we should be like, oh, the trust is perfect. But I don't think that kind of betrayal is going to be able to be fixed by the time the story ends. And
good point.
Our final fight really relies on there being a good bond. So,
for sure. What have you got?
What if?
I'm excited.
There's a section of the prison where there are humans, maybe innocent, maybe guilty-ish of something, and she has a moment of weakness where she's just being paranoid and she just starts killing.
Like actual people.
Yeah.
That's pretty grisly. That's a pretty big step.
Mm-hmm. And it's like she thought maybe one of them had a weapon, so she just went to town. And, you know, when the dust settles, she walks back to get Coyote back on his feet, but she's just drenched in...
I want that moment to land, because I like it.
Okay.
And here's why I like it so much. Is we're creating a direct callback to her flashback origins.
Holy shit, you're right.
Yeah.
My intention.
Recall, audience. Yeah, you cooked. I'm gonna be honest, you cooked there. Because recall, audience, we have these interstitial flashbacks where she is an assassin going on a vengeance mode, and this is good. And she's just like murdering ruthlessly these people that kind of killed her family, and she has no reservations whatsoever. Even when she sees a child, much like in her own position, that was hiding, and she realizes in a way that she's become that killer. So she comes to America, she leaves in order to kind of start a new leaf. In Cole's suggestion, which I like, and I kind of want to tweak a little bit, she's doing that exact same thing. So she's literally realizing she's falling back on those old habits. That's a Dark Night of the Soul moment. That's her whole arc. Is trying to be something that not exactly be something that she's not, but be something that she's not ready to be without really looking inward, which reflects the whole literal monster transformation. What I want from this moment is not that it's just people, like regular Joe Schmoes or whatever. I want the audience to have an emotional connection with these people or whatever it is that she ends up killing. And that's something that we have to establish either quick or we have to bring people back that we've seen before, that we connected with. And I don't know, that might not be possible, but something along those lines. We have to really feel dirty watching this. I want this to be not exactly voyeuristic, because I don't want to like aestheticize the violence too much in this moment. I want it to be like, I feel like as an audience member, I need to look away because this is horrific. Because in Coyote's mind, it is. And for Xinyue afterwards, it is. So do we need to make these people more connected with the audience, or do we need to just like shoot it and write it in a way where that is inferred? No, man, you're on a roll. You got this. You got the answer.
Well,
you're on a roll. You're cooking.
This is dark as fuck, but it does fit the vibe. Okay. Have you ever see the Last of Us?
I've not seen The Last of Us.
Okay. If you haven't seen The Last of Us, season 1 is great. I've heard season 2 is terrible, so I haven't watched it.
Fair enough. It's been on my list for a bit. It's been on my list. I haven't checked it out there. But continue.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to spoil it because you haven't seen it and it just doesn't work. But, so, what if those of you that have seen it are going to kind of know where
they'll know
the reference a little bit here. It's not even close to the same thing, but they'll get it. What if there's a kid and she thinks he's turning, and it's like they find this family in this cell. And maybe they're already almost out. We don't even have to be with them for very long. Throwing a kid.
Whoa! Stop right there, because I'm thinking it's the kids that she saves in the Nightcrawler scene.
No, I wasn't gonna go that far.
Why not?
So, okay, let me keep going, because that's interesting too. I do really like that. I was thinking a whole separate family that watches Xinyue kill their little boy or girl or whatever, and then they attack her, and she ends up killing them as well. And that's our Dark Night of the Soul moment. Isn't that something too? Isn't that crazy?
Wait. I have a way. We can go real dark here if we want to. Because if we do what I said, and it's the kid from earlier, and since we don't have the parents to witness that crime, it's the other sibling. Ooh.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes me feel something. I don't even have to know the characters. That makes me feel something. I don't know if it makes you feel something, if it makes the audience feel something.
Yeah.
But the literal concept of being a child and watching someone ruthlessly murder your sibling, and you've already seen your parents die. That's almost like one of the most horrific things that I could probably imagine.
I think I'm gonna need time on to decide on that because those are both very good.
Sure.
And we have time to think on it. But
yeah, and I do like having that baked in kind of plant where we have the kid. So even if we want to go with your route, I maybe at least save one of the parents so that we can have that moment that you're suggesting. But I do like the concept that it's the child that we've already met, because then the audience has enough time to develop an emotional attachment to that character specifically. So we don't have to worry about relying on just the fact that it is a child to kind of carry us through that moment. We also have that, we've spent like 15 minutes with this kid already, and now they're going to kill it. I use...
Let me add on to my idea.
Yeah.
Both kids are present, and after being like, "Oh, Xinyue, you're our hero," they see it. I'm in my version right now. They see Xinyue kill this family, and they turn with like tears in their eyes, and they're just like, "You're a monster."
That's good too.
Oh, damn.
That's good too.
Shit,
if we
dude.
leave a kid that can still do that. Ugh.
Yeah. Either way, I think the kid route has to be taken because I really don't want them spending time with other people. I want this to be a Xinyue shines moment, but it's also like the coyote is learning to be emotional here too. So it's kind of a best of both worlds because he's not able to fight.
Yeah.
He
just has to watch.
Yeah, because at that point,
I'm liking this.
That's going to make our conversation after they get out easier, because then we have to get to Xinyue's side. Xinyue isn't opening up. She's trying to be focused. So, and if we go this route, it's going to add a lot of runtime. But I almost don't think we need to change the Nightcrawler scene.
Not really.
At least
we just
anymore.
write it with more tension. Yeah, I think we just write it in a way that we can still like build up tension, but I don't think we need to do anything.
Yeah, because originally
super special or crazy here.
Originally, we were gonna have Xinyue be more involved with action, but if we're about to have nothing but Xinyue action, I think we're fine. She's
for almost like the rest of the story.
Yeah. She's in pain she's having a pain attack during the Fresno Nightcrawlers, so I think we're actually done. Here.
Yeah.
So, which does bring us to the HQ. But so that would mean...
Oh shit, we in HQ?
We're so close to being caught up.
That's exciting.
We're gonna rewrite the entire HQ portion. Like, nothing can be really...
You want to just like X all this out?
Well...
This might hurt to look at.
Shadow Man. Let me just...
doing
a quick skim. I'm just doing a quick skim.
We're doing a quick skim.
Just a quick... Yeah, I think we'll redo all of this.
I think so too.
Even because we plan to redo the ritual. We plan to redo... well, I don't think we plan to redo the beginning, but... If we're doing this prison idea, we have to. Although
I think so too.
We should save the coyote. Excuse me. We should save the coyote talking to the council.
For sure. That needs to happen at some point.
Yeah, we may not use the original version of that, but just to reference to see what we were originally thinking. But the rest of it, even like
I still think we can still do the council talking. We can still kind of maybe have something akin to this Godfather-esque montage where we intercut that conversation with whatever Xinyue is doing, getting locked up and meeting the monsters for the first time.
So
that could still be very interesting. I like that at least.
Yeah, save that whole section. We're probably going to change it a shit ton. But I think the rest of this...
the skeleton stays. Sure.
Yeah, the rest of this needs to just go. Because, I mean...
I'm completely fine with that.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
We need to do a clean slate here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is... So, let me explain to our audience why this is a big deal. This could potentially add another 40 minutes to an hour to the script, because this is a big
really
section.
think that
dude,
much?
I really do. But
I don't know about that.
Dude, there's a lot that's gonna happen.
15-20 more minutes, and that's I don't know if it's adding on top of an hour and 45. You're gonna add that. Just that alone adds another hour.
It's possible, dude. Dude, we're gonna do an entire.
No.
And it may not. It may not. I might be being a little optimistic, I guess. But
yeah.
I don't know, dude, because we're gonna get them in there with the council.
We'll have to see. Yeah,
and
we'll
then
have to see.
There's gonna be a lot of talking, and then there's gonna be a lot of trying to just stay alive.
Maybe on the page it'll add like 60 pages because of the dialogue, but I think when it actually gets filmed, maybe it's a little bit choppier.
That might be what I meant. I may not have meant that.
And that's okay. That's okay.
Minute.
But yeah, this is adding a chunk, and that's a big step because especially for like a spec feature. And I don't know, we're writing this more at this point for our benefit, for fun, or for the show. Mm-hmm. But getting that sold one day might be a bit of a difficulty. But don't let that dictate all of your decisions just based on sellability or nobody would buy this. Write the story the way the story needs to be written. And I think both of us are realizing in this moment, this is the one only way in this moment to go forward with this story, for it to really land emotionally. We can get all these fun genre moments with the scares and the action. I think it's a culmination of everything that we said at the beginning that we wanted to do with this story. And it's like, I'm getting excited because I'm hearing it now, and it's actually, I'm getting it really, really excited again, like we were at the beginning. And I know kind of like the slog of doing the beat sheet for so long maybe kind of took that joy out just a teensy bit here and there. But this is really fun.
Well, I'm also...
And I still want it to be the kid from before, but continue.
Well, yeah, and I'm still...
I will say that.
I'm so torn on that I'm not even sure what to do there, because I love both ideas so much.
I think it's sort of like yours, but with the added fact that it is the child we met before.
It is. I just don't know if killing one child is enough. That's my hang-up, which I know is crazy for me to say. So,
that's such a great line. Put that on a t-shirt.
Shit, dude. There's my controversy. I'll be apologizing next week. God damn it.
You have to wait a week to apologize for that?
Hey, I didn't jump
really
to killing dogs.
In their heads. Whoa.
Fuck! We never gave the coyote his dog. God damn. He may not have a dog. If we're honest, there's just no way we're gonna.
Might not have to have a dog.
Yeah.
You might not have to have a dog.
The dog.
Can we give him a dog at the end though? It might be kind of like a cheesy thing, but I want to give him a dog at the end just to reference the fact.
The wizard cowboy has a dog.
He does. Huh?
Let's make the wizard cowboy have a dog. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Here's the idea. The idea. The swamp man at the end has a dog. It's like a half mutated dog, so it's a little like hard to love. And then at the end, for reward for doing all of his character work, Coyote gets to keep the dog.
Let's just make it a dog. This world's dark enough. No, the world's dark enough.
Monster dog.
We need a guiding light.
Monster dog.
No,
Monster Oh, you can say it with me. When I say monster, you say dog. Monster.
Braydan, I'm gonna drive to your house
Monster.
right now.
Monster. Okay, fine. It can be a regular dog. I want it at least to be a little roughed up, just like the coyote, because I kind of want him. I like the coyote bonding over like the broken ones,
Dude,
and the ones that are hard to love.
This is a dark world with no hope. Why can't we just have one shimmer where it's just like, oh, it's a nice little dog?
That makes me happy. That makes me happy.
A
if it's like a
fucking
maybe it's like
dog.
a three-legged dog,
Oh,
a three-legged dog that just like still gets to live a nice life.
No, he doesn't.
That's the definition of hope.
He lives in this
That's the
fucking
definition of
world we've
hope.
created. He doesn't. He's not fucking happy. But if we
Gets to be
create,
happy
all
because
right, well,
the coyote can protect him. What are you not seeing about this?
all right. We don't have time for this bullshit. Well,
yes, we do. Oh,
no,
yes,
we
do.
don't. We haven't done enough.
Okay.
We'll talk about that when we get to
all
it.
This. We have the vision. You're still undecided on the one key part that's kind of
what's towards the end of them
holding
getting
us
out of
up on
the jail.
All right.
So,
well, then let's start writing it down then.
let's go ahead and delete. Let's purge a little bit. Where am I? Okay, that's the council shit. Ugh, Jesus fucking hell.
Do we want to rewrite some of this, or do we just leave as is? I think
let's leave
we
it
still
as
kind of keep it as is.
Let's leave it as is for the moment. We're gonna have to rewrite Xinyue's parts, but I want to do the purge in its entirety first. And we're probably gonna have to just write like cliff notes of our ideas down here. Okay.
I haven't written today.
No, you
I
haven't.
want to write some things.
I
want to write some things.
Let's see. I'm gonna purge all of 2.3. I think.
Yes, let's purge that.
All
All of 2.3.
And
All of 2.3. We haven't touched 2.4 and anywhere beyond that.
I'm gonna purge from 2.3 to just before 2.4.
Yes, all of 2.3 can go.
God damn.
It hurts a little bit, but it makes me happy.
Yep. So
yeah. So wait, what happens in this moment again? I want to just make sure.
So yeah,
Here
let's
we
let you
have
do
our
some
notes.
writing because we have to restructure this Godfather thing.
Yes.
Actually, wait a minute. We may have to get rid of some of this above the Godfather thing. Actually, I think we just purge this as well. I think
Purge what?
So above midpoint,
I see it. Yeah. We got to get rid of that too. We have to have some sort of build up to how we get from getting inside the gate to getting towards this council scene.
So here's okay. To get the coyote, we have to rewrite some of the coyote Fresno Nightcrawler shit too. I think the wolf saves the coyote, and that's how they end up at HQ together.
Wolf saves the coyote.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. And he takes him to the council.
Yeah, we have to get the coyote injured. How strong do we think?
Right.
How? Okay, in your mind. And I'm asking because what I want to do is crazy, and I don't think it's a good idea, but I want to do it. How strong do you think the ability to heal is in this world?
Can I say something crazy?
Go ahead.
Before we went on this whole diatribe about what happens in HQ, I had raised my hand before you even said anything before that. Or I had said that I wanted to say something. And just funnily enough, it was the idea that I really want to fuck the guy. I want to rough him up in that Fresno Nightcrawler scene. I really wanted him to get hurt, and I'm glad that you agreed with me on that.
Mm-hmm.
So what I will say is, I don't care about the heal factor in this but I kind of don't want him to have something like really thing. But I want this injury to be almost life-threatening.
I want to take his arm
put the
off.
screws. Take his arm. I was thinking like take a leg off or like give him some sort of huge fucking gash that he can't fully heal. So that really puts a clock on
Okay.
the proceedings.
Whatever he has, it has to make it to where he can't fight.
Okay, yeah.
But he
Okay, so maybe not leg because we already did a leg injury at the start, and I don't want to cut the leg off if we already did a leg injury. So maybe not that.
Let's
but
break his
chopping
ankle,
off an
take his arm off.
Break his ankle, take his arm off.
Yeah,
Sure.
because he has to be. I don't want him completely immobile because I don't think Xinyue is big enough to carry this big ass coyote man.
Oh yeah, no.
So that's all I'm thinking about. But if we're okay with like this healing thing, regrowing his entire arm.
I mean, if he gets like the blood magician code, like the blood magician Konami code or somehow, and he's able to like refasten his arm or find a cadaver arm and refasten it to him. Because I don't know about regrowing an arm like a starfish, but if he can like find an arm and like attach it to him, that I think it makes more sense for what he's been able to do so far.
Okay, so
because like what did he do at the start to heal the leg? He took the rabbit kind of and like was able to
he took his
mold his leg back.
It was like we made up an EpiPen essentially that he was able to fill with the blood and then
so like he kind of just like used the blood to fuse new skin. So we kind of have that thing going for us. To grow a whole arm, maybe not, but to like use that blood to fuse an arm, his arm or someone else's to his body, I could probably buy that in the world.
It's either that or the Swamp Man figures that shit out. He's gonna be a little bit of a MacGuffin, so yeah.
He's definitely like a walking MacGuffin, but he's a fun one.
Yeah,
he's fun.
I can't wait for you to do your thing with them. Okay, so would you like to write a little bit of action then today?
Action? Oh. Hey, let's see here, folks.
So
you know me, the resident action fanatic.
I mean, I think literally you just gotta. So he's running away from the night crawlers at this point. I don't think we need to change his action that he does, but he gets caught off guard maybe somehow, or maybe something wears off because he took the Ouroboros blood. What did he do?
He did. Yeah, he did take some kind of like shot. He did a microdose of monster blood and was able to create illusions of himself.
Oh, he took it was Nightcrawler blood.
Nightcrawler blood. He was able to create illusions. Okay.
Yeah. So
what's the like? This moment for me, I don't know why I'm pulling from The Dark Knight Rises, but this is like his bane-breaking Batman's back moment. Like this is a huge blow to him.
Yeah.
Physically and almost like emotionally. Like this is the moment where he kind of like becomes a shell for like 20 minutes. And then he kind of locks the fuck back in after Xinyue goes on her little killing spree.
Yeah.
So I want this to land.
I don't know if you want to do more Nightcrawlers though. You might want to do like a, I don't know, big ass werewolf or some shit.
You want him to get injured by a completely other thing?
Well,
we already have the Nightcrawlers here in the scene.
But like they suffocate, right? Like why would they grab just his arm?
No, but they pull.
Right, but why would they grab just his arm?
Okay. Yeah,
if you have a solution, go for it. I don't mind. Whatever you got.
Oh, what happened? I'm not typing where I thought I was. Where are we? I lost my spot.
Just above the midpoint. Just above it. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Night. And you can veto this, but here's what I'm almost thinking. A Nightcrawler latches onto Coyote's, we'll say leg.
Okay.
he tries to fight it off. Oh wait, we'll say the real coyote because he has these illusion things. So one of them was able to figure it out. Okay.
I'm gonna work on
the night
a little bit of setup for you there.
crawlers slowly, or the other night crawlers begin to realize the ruse coming to help put Coyote down. As Coyote feels his flesh tearing, his leg flesh tearing. Like, this is a really painful process for sure. Other night crawlers latch onto his other limbs and pull. Almost like he's being quartered.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like he's being quartered. Audience, do I have to give a history lesson to the audience really quick? Back in medieval times, that was a punishment. They would just like grab your arms and legs and pull until you became limbless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what's happening here.
I didn't know it was called that actually, but I did know of that.
Yeah, quartered.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or well, I don't know if it's cool or not.
Yeah, it's rad. It's so cool. Well, at least in the movie, it's gonna be pretty cool to watch.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you like that kind of stuff, which if you're watching this, you probably do. Here's the thing. Here's how do we get out of this? Do we have Xinyue? Can Xinyue come and help him out a little bit, or is he gonna find a way? Oh yeah, the wolf. I forgot. The wolf is gonna come.
Yeah, I think that one of them can yank his arm off, and then the wolf shoots the other ones, and that causes them to kind of let go, but his ankle's broken, right? Isn't that what we?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe something to that effect.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
Tension building in his limb or in his flesh. He's definitely wanting to die, but okay. Another night crawler grabs his face. Bang. The wolf enters, saves the day, but not before a night crawler rips Coyote's arm off. In the ensuing escape, Coyote's ankle is broken, trying to free himself from the night crawler's grasp. Boom! What do we think of that?
I like it. And then let me read the setup I made for you. I'll read the bullet before that. The coyote creates more illusions of himself and disappears as his clones are slowly turned into mist by the group of night crawlers. The coyote runs through the trees. Yeah. This is my new setup. It is impossible to see. The blood effect wears off, and a night crawler bats him into a tree, and that will lead us into what Braydan has just written.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah. So I think that's gonna cover that whole thing, and
I agree.
That will lead into the wolf and coyote stumbling into HQ together, and then, we'll have to redo some of that.
How are we doing on time?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to do a cliff note thing.
Yeah, let's write down our ideas for what happens next to kind of end it off here.
So
you wanna do that? Let's do a.
So I'm gonna do this. Need to edit.
I'm gonna go down here and do that.
Yeah, work on whatever. What am I looking for? No. There you are. Okay. Super epic depression.
Super epic depression horror. All right.
You walk into a
Take it away, my friend.
You have super epic depression. It's uncurable or uncurable?
Incurable.
Okay.
That'll be $500. Anyways.
Xinyue is thrown in a prison insane asylum atmosphere. Coyote meets
I'm trying to add something
with council. Yeah, go ahead. Coyote meets with the council and reports his adventures. I'm gonna just say, just to summarize that. Coyote is shown as a traitor to HQ and is thrown into a cell with Xinyue. And then Xinyue interrogates the coyote, who is a broken man.
Interrogates. He tries.
I fat fingered
Got you.
a lot.
Got you. Got you.
You've used my keyboard and you've struggled too.
There is something about that keyboard. That
Dude,
really,
I don't know what it's great for video games though.
It's very clacky. It's very clacky.
They escape their cell and Xinyue fights creates a path out, and there is good personal talking between fights. They reach the entrance to the prison. By the door is a cell. With Cole's idea. Family of 5, and Xinyue ends up killing them, and then
Don't mess this up.
I'm nervous now.
We've been friends for almost 3-4 years. Don't mess it up. Is he still typing? No, you had it.
Oh, I did. Oh, I thought you.
Yes.
Because I thought that was right. I was like, what the fuck? Why is he so upset?
I'll be honest, because I had the Google Doc open, so I couldn't see your face in Discord. So I didn't know. I thought you were frozen, and I was just waiting for you to finish it before I said anything.
Okay.
Braydan's idea, yes.
What's Braydan's idea? The kids Xinyue rescued Reduced. Rescued.
You.
From the night crawlers. And she kills one of them. And I'm gonna add.
I'll just add along with some other unfortunate souls.
I think she is a monster. Okay. I think that sums it up. That is a lot shorter than I. Well, you know, one of these bullet points though is like 50 of these.
Yeah, this is a whole sequence. This is a whole like.
Yeah,
this
like
is a lot.
That's 50 bullet points on its own. Because we have to get into
50
what they talk
that's
about.
crazy.
Dude, we got to get into what they talk about, and they have to. They're going through a labyrinth.
This is like almost like 10 to 15 pages on its own, in a way.
Yeah. Probably.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So.
I think.
But that will pretty much take us to this.
This brings us to Xinyue ritual.
So this part almost constitutes midpoint. Okay, so what I'll say is like almost like the whole point with the council and the intercutting with Xinyue in the prison is 2.2. This part where they're actually like interrogating / escaping is 2.3. Which will almost like, and this last bit right here is like 2.4 in a way. All
right, let's
and we're
mark
almost
that.
out of the second act.
How can we mark that?
Okay, so I'll just say like act, or this is what
2.2. 2.2. Okay.
This is sequence 2.3.
Yep.
This almost right here, sequence 2.4. There's a bit of like give or take because, I mean, with this thing, it's like a little finicky where the lines are. But basically, in a way, we're almost to the end of sequence 2.4 here. All we have to do is get them out of HQ and into the swamp man's land of the living.
Yeah. I added this at the end there because she needs to have her time as well to do that.
And I'll just say, like, let's see. This brings us to Xinyue ritual thing and escape HQ.
Yeah, because that's what we had before.
Swamp man helps them out. There we go. There we go.
Really?
Where does he come in then?
I thought he came in the swamp. I thought they ended up bumping into him. Like I thought the coyote knew him from the past or something. That's what I always assumed I mean, I don't care if we want to do this. I really don't. I just always was just like, oh, the coyote knows him from way back when.
I didn't know if the coyote knew him. For me, I thought it was more like the swamp man was a former monster hunter and got out of the game a bit before Coyote kind of brought up. And this guy is like old.
I don't know if he would be a monster hunter though. If he's not using, he doesn't use blood magic, right? Like he's just, what was our rules on that? Hold on, I gotta switch to the other document. Arcane magic rules.
My thing was that he was like a disillusioned monster hunter when he found out what kind of like really goes down, and that's how he knows all of his stuff.
I'm down with that. The only thing I had was he's just a kooky man in the swamp.
He's still a kooky man in the swamp, but yeah. he has a backstory. Kooky man with a backstory.
Yeah.
Anyways, that pretty much, we have the blueprint. We just have to make the one really big decision, and then we have to kind of sketch out some of the specifics of what happens, but we're pretty much caught up to where we were before.
Correct. So,
that wasn't too bad. That was a couple episodes of rewrites, but we did it, and I think we can both agree that we come out. What we got now is a lot better than what we had before. I think we can
Yep.
both pretty confidently say that. And see, folks, rewrites are painless, and you end up with something better. So
Yeah.
don't be afraid to rewrite.
Of course, we're not done with the rewrites, but
we're not done. But I mean, we did it.
We're close. We have the blueprint for it.
Would you like to talk to our audience and tell them the things that we got to say?
We haven't forgotten that we haven't finished the Halloween special. We're going to go back to that at some point.
True.
Don't know when yet, but we are going to try and go back to that. Things have been a little crazy in our personal lives, and that's just how that goes. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're doing spooky things, even though it's not Halloween anymore. We're kind of just in that mode with this idea. I didn't put an S on that. If you like this video or didn't like it, dislike, whatever. If you dislike, try and leave some feedback in the comments. Let us know what we could do better on and improve. Something besides you hate us. And if that is your answer, why do you hate us? Give anything. Also comment, ideas you have for feature sketches. I know we haven't done sketches in a while. We are going to go back to those, especially once we are done with this feature film stuff.
Season 3, when season 3 comes around, we'll go
season
back
3
to our sketches.
When
we get to the end of this beat sheet.
A little bit, yep. And because Braydan and I have ideas. I'm sure he has ideas. We're itching to kind of go back to that for a little bit as well. Otherwise, subscribe. That way you don't have to keep searching for us when a new episode comes out. And, the algorithm or whatever. We're on Spotify, Amazon, Apple. If you're more of a podcaster, Spotify has video too, but we're on Instagram. Follow all the socials: Instagram, TikTok. Actually, that might be it there. We got YouTube Shorts coming out too, if you like to see those shorter clips of us. I do believe the Google form is still up and running. If you have something you would like to maybe try and promote, get ideas on something, we're taking applications. We'll look over them, see if you can come on. But I believe that's going to be about it. Suck it. Fuck it. I should have fucked it. Anyway. Hope you guys have had a good time writing with us.
Thank you so much, everybody.
And we will see you next week.
Going to sleep.
I'm going to sleep. Thank you so much, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.